Hi, welcome to HowtoDandD. My name is Fred Wheeler and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not just going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, we're going to talk about the White Dragon. No, we're not actually. We're just going to have a look at some white dragons, some dragon miniatures. I've got a whole bunch of them. This is the large dragon miniatures. So that's large scale, not huge, not gargantuan, not smaller dragons, the large dragons. I cannot do all my dragons all in one video. It just would not work. So I am breaking it up into bits and pieces so that it's a little bit easier to manage. Okay, so let's start off with the largest of the large dragons that I have currently in my collection. And this is a Pathfinder Dragon. It's a green dragon, as you can see. I will flip around. It's a large green dragon from WizKids, and it is produced for the Paizo company rather than the Pathfinder. Well, it's not Dungeons and Dragons, but I mean Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons, essentially the same thing as far as I'm concerned. The only difference is that Pathfinder is created under the open game license, which essentially means it's a clone of the original Dungeons and Dragons. So there we go, standing on two legs, ready to eat its meal. Green dragon. All right, let's move on, and we'll do a white. This is a young white dragon. I believe this is now. You might find it very difficult to spot because it's very white, and there's not a lot of highlighting to actually distinguish everything. So it kind of looks like just a great huge white mass, unless you were looking very carefully. I'll move very slowly so you can see what's going on. Okay. Thankfully I'm wearing a black t-shirt, kind of intentional actually on my part, sitting on a rock waiting to go and munch on somebody stupid enough to wander his way. There we go. This is produced for I believe it's Wizards of the Coast. Now I have a large Dracolich. I actually have many of these. I used them not so long, well, a couple of years back for an event I ran in my, is it hometown, home city, or the city that's closest to me at present. And we had, I think it was Vault of the Dracolich, and there was 5-6 tables playing all through Vault of the Dracolich, and I made sure I had a miniature Dracolich for every single table. So I brought 6 or 7 Dracoliches along, and this is one of them. As you can see, he's sort of just got up, he's been snoozing, he's looking for a cup of coffee. Okay, one Dracolich. Next, this is a Githyanki sitting on a red dragon. So this is a Githyanki Dragon Knight. Da-na! Yeah, there he is. He's sitting, so you can see him just as the wings are sort of in the way. I know, I realise it's a bit hard to see really up close because the wings and the head are kind of in the way. But you can see he's got a rider. I feel that this is sort of the position you would be in, either as you're landing or maybe ready to take off. One of those. It's got to be one of those. What is the best dragon to have as a pet? I feel that a red dragon that breathes fire is the best dragon, provided it doesn't breathe fire on you. So if it's going to hang around and help you cook your barbecue, that's fine. This is a young blue dragon. Here we go. This is for Dungeons and Dragons or Wizards of the Coast. Sort of just sitting there. Got the big horn. Blue dragons tend to have a large white horn or a big horn in the front of their head, just on top where the eyes are. Not exactly, I mean, none of these miniatures are particularly well painted. Remember, these are pre-painted miniatures for Dungeons and Dragons. They're never going to produce them at a high quality, and I haven't ever bothered to repaint them. It's just I have too many miniatures to be doing that sort of thing. So that is the young blue dragon. There we go. Next on the list is, this is a young black dragon. And you can tell it's a black dragon because he's black. Almost looks like he's got horns like a goat. I feel like they're sort of a little odd. Almost feel like he's sort of hunched down and feeling guilty about having eaten that last villager. Could be. It's possible. I'm probably not, but this is my black dragon. I used to have quite a few of these, but I've given a lot of them away. Okay, next we have another. This is a large white dragon. This is a pretty small large white dragon, just so you know. And I know I haven't produced a miniature to give you some sense of scale. I suppose I should be doing that sort of thing, but I didn't really feel like it was necessary. You just need to, I mean, it's large size. This is big enough to be like a horse, or a rather large horse. It's a bit goofy, this particular white dragon. I feel like it's like it's lost all its teeth, you know. It's been growing up. It had its snout into a big rock, and all its teeth fell out. Possibly. Not a great miniature, that one. Okay, this is a young green dragon. So my young green dragon here. This fella is looking for food. Sniffing along the ground there. Wings are out, filled out just a little bit, and he's tracking. He's looking for the next tasty meal. Will you be that tasty meal? Will somebody you know be that tasty meal? Is somebody going to get eaten? Yeah, probably. You start running around in a forest of green dragons. Lots of them there. Okay. This is an Iron Dragon Prowler. That's right. An Iron Dragon Prowler. So kind of a silver colour or metallic colour. Odd looking wings. An odd colour to them. And looks a little bit lost. Is it a prowler? I don't really feel like it's prowling. I feel like maybe it's prowling, or maybe it's just like confused about where it should go. The tail is tucked in there. So there is the Iron Dragon Prowler. One Iron Dragon Prowler done. Okay, next up we have a large green dragon. Yes, I know we've seen, this is a dark green dragon. I feel like this is more like an amphibian green dragon, because you can see there's that high ridge running down his back. A little bit better in terms of the definition, because there's a bit of black or shading, or I don't know whether it was shading or wash that's been applied, but it certainly helped bring out the details in the miniature. There we go. And of course, if you get a green dragon, you don't get a lot of different parts of the dragon painted different colours. Just everything tends to wind up being green. Well, it kind of makes sense, I guess. I think this is actually not a bad dragon, if you ask me. I quite like it. Alright, there we go. Next on the list, let us see. We have a young red dragon without a rider. You'll notice this miniature looks very similar to the one that had the rider. I feel like it's almost got the same sort of pose. Maybe the person who made the other miniature just used the same pose and then stuck a little man on it when they were doing the casting. I don't know. Who knows? I wasn't there when it happened. But yes, I feel like this is the red dragon that's shy. And like, oh, don't look at me, don't look at me. I haven't done my makeup yet. There we go. Round he goes. Round he goes. And no. He's waving his little claws or paws. This is a young volcanic dragon. Slightly transparent wing membranes. And I can't explain what's going on with the head. It's certainly open. I don't know if you can necessarily tell what's going on there. Maybe I can if I do that. See what I mean? See? It's open. Like that. See? Yeah. He's going to bite something. So this is my volcanic dragon. La da 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 da. There we go. One volcanic dragon. And last but not least, my large bronze dragon. All of these are not flying, by the way. It should be obvious by now, but they're not flying. I've done the flying dragons. This is a bronze dragon. And I feel like he's either licking his wings, or he's trying to chase his tail. You know how dogs sort of try to go in circles trying to chase their tail? I feel like this bronze dragon might be trying to do that. Not too bad in terms of the highlighting on the wings. The body, it's pretty much just been painted bronze. There's not an awful lot going on there, as you can see. And if you thought that they've done some sort of shading or wash on it, that's helped bring out the definition, no, that's dust. That's dust. Fred hasn't dusted his miniatures for a very long time, and this one has got dust collecting on it. So hence, that's why it's the way it is. Okay, so let's try to bring in a few of these guys. As always try to sort of stick as many as I possibly can on, and I will. I'll squeeze them on. Don't you worry. So if you like this sort of thing, you like this content, please share and like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell button to be notified when I go live and when I publish new videos, which does happen from time to time. If you want to support my channel, you supported my channel by watching this video, and I have to say thank you very much for showing up and doing so. I have hundreds of more videos, and you're welcome to come and check them out. There's bound to be something you'll find. No, he ain't going to be sitting there. There's just too many. It's getting quite crowded now. But if you want to watch some of my other videos, you can. There are many of them, and you're welcome to check them out if you want to. I don't do Patreon, and I will not be doing Patreon for 2019. But I do have affiliate links to the book depository and Amazon, where you can buy stuff online. I get a small commission, and you pay exactly the same price. Just go through the link, buy what you want. Now, this is your opportunity in the live chat to ask me questions. Say hi, say bye, tell me something. Do you want to see something else? Do I need to go and grab a small miniature so you have an idea of scale? I will do that if you really want me to. So, if you're not part of the live stream though, that's what the comment section's all about. So, give me some feedback. What is your favorite dragon? Tell me what your favorite dragon is. And hey, till next time, keep rolling those 20s. I know it's not a 20, it's an 11 or a 13 or a 4 or 18 or 5. Well, it's one of those numbers anyway.